but they were in a 12-minute shootout outside and watched him go into school. Unbelievable. You know, we're big supporters of the men and women in law enforcement, but when this kind of stuff goes on, like Tucker Carlson said last night, we are being lied to about the whole thing, and the fact that there was already a planned mass shooting a few years ago. This guy was known. Ted Nugent, I talked to him this morning, was really on fire. I want to just give him an opportunity to just kind of repeat what he said to me this morning, and I appreciate him coming on air. Ted Nugent.
Well, my pleasure, Alex. Actually, it's not my pleasure. I have to call upon deep, deep fortitude to even discuss this heart-wrenching topic right now. The Nugent family is in solemn prayer for the victims and the entire Uvalde community, and quite honestly, America, because this is a manifestation of a cultural deprivation and abandonment of that warrior spirit. And I'm not going to condemn any law enforcement. I'm not going to come to any conclusions, because the real horror that, as critical thinkers, which is the number one battle cry of Americans, we the people should always be critically thinking. We should be suspicious of every authority. We should be suspicious of everybody and every bit of information. And as we can see right now, there's kind of a cluster whack going on where the information seems to be changing every few minutes. So let me just give you an overview as a guitar player, but also a law enforcement agent who has to qualify every year for the last 39 years as sheriff deputy in Lake County, Michigan. I've actually conducted federal raids, and I haven't been fired upon, so I can't speak honestly or accurately about the mindset of a warrior going in where rounds are being exchanged. But I think we have to be extremely suspicious and extremely critical if we want to mitigate the circumstances, glaring circumstances and information and evidence to stop this from ever happening again. And all the calls I've been getting today, Alex, in fact, for the last couple of days, are from SWAT commanders and SWAT guys. I mean, dedicated warriors. These guys are gung-ho. And since Columbine, the training battle cry of law enforcement all across this country has been, get the hell in there. Confront the shooter face to face, close quarter combat, and neutralize them. I got to tell you, Alex, being a suspicious American, rightly so, in this horrible, horrible treachery of 2022, where Uncle Sam is clearly the enemy of America, and that breaks my heart to have to say that. But the executive, the legislative, the judicial branches, they are now one big gang against the American dream, against American families. They benefit invaders. They benefit communist countries before they benefit America. So that's the anger and the atmosphere that I'm speaking from right now. And not just as the Ted Nugent father, grandfather, entrepreneur, band leader, guide, hunting, husband, citizen. I'm speaking on behalf of people who've been bombarding me going, why the hell were they lingering outside the school and handcuffing parents and not charging into the fight? And when I hear some law enforcement guy say, well, they were worried about getting shot. Alex, are you kidding me? That's the whole pledge, the whole oath that they take to charge in to save lives. They're supposed to save innocent lives before they save their own lives. And I know it's a Monday morning quarterback armchair enthusiast speaking, but I know these guys. You don't wait for backup. There's a number of dynamics going on here, and I think we've got to push with all of our might regarding the Uvalde incident. There's all kinds of pre-information that we're discounting. There's all kinds of evidence from the past that we seem to be ignoring and discounting. We need to get to the bottom of this, because you're and my only goal, a conscientious citizen of America's only goal. What did we do wrong? Let's not ever do anything wrong again. Let's have quality control instead of scrambling for damage control. The battle cry, Alex, by every law enforcement hero that I know is you don't wait for backup. You get the hell in there and save children's lives. Case closed.